Helping Americans and Amp Live. It's Saturday. It's a sales and field day. Yes, we're going live today. It's 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in beautiful California. Yes, crazy freaking California. But at an undisclosed location in our little studio here, working with you. Want to share this stuff with you. If you see it and you see this video floating around, stop it. Watch it. Trust me. We get people that watch these videos in 1 month, 2 months, a year later, 2 years later, and then they want to rock and roll, right? Because we're not going anywhere. Trust me. A couple of cycles more, we're gonna be here. Unless you know what, right? Unless it just doesn't happen, right? And poop out and perish. And go to the other world or the either world or wherever, right? The bottom line is this, okay? I want to talk about what we're doing for the Amp Live mentoring program. Talk about what's going on right now. I'll give you a little Eric report and a little crystal ball action. I'm going to share some stuff, so look for the golden nuggets as well as the pro tips. I'm going to be Eric. I'm your host for this live. So if you see it, post some comments, or if you have any questions, post down below, or reach out to a PM, and then someone will reach out to me, right? So this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing, some of the things that are happening, what's coming onto our table, as well as other people, investors, mentees, and past and present and future mentees of America and the world. I say rock and roll to you. Hopefully you're rocking and rolling. For the ones of the past and the ones that are currently, you know who you are. Keep on rocking and keep on doing your thing. And any future mentees of America and the world, oh, hey, rock and roll. Hopefully you get to come aboard. It is the selection process, so I'm going to talk about this very, very quickly, okay? We're looking for 5 people. 5 people only. Quality rock and rollers that want to take their business to the next level, okay? And with the 5 people, it's only for May. So all of May and the rest of May, we're only looking for 5 selected people. It's always been a selection process for the one-on-one mentoring program, where we will work with you one-on-one, 7 days a week if needed. We're going to keep on working with you until you actually get a freaking deal. Whether it's the first month, second month, 6 months, shit, even if it's 12 months later, we're still going to work with you until you get your first deal. Now, I'll be honest with you, right? I've been doing this a couple of decades. It took me 4 months to get my first deal. But I'm a tenacious type of person. Plus, I like all my ducks in a row. And I like to test to see what's working. Then I'm a brand builder. I like the brand. I like my stuff sexy and try to keep our brands sexy, right? Everything from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. And then Amp Live is the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind that we're talking about today, where we train and mentor people 7 days a week across the United States of America. Amp Live Media, where all this beautiful stuff is done. VIP Execs, which is real estate and VIP lending, real estate and traditional lending. All those things are in place. Our resources are going to be your resources, okay? When you come aboard, you'll piggyback off a national brand, and then we're going to help you build your brand, okay? Don't put the cart before the horse. We're going to work with you with some plug and play. We got graphics in-house and all that good stuff. We'll set it up. We're going to work with you. Yes, you're going to do some work. You have to do some work. For this particular one-on-one mentoring program, it's done with you. I'm not going to do it for you, but some of the stuff is done for you because it's plug and play. So it's a little bit of both, a hybrid of done for you and done with you, because we know that muscle memory works. Okay, so first and foremost, if you can punch your way out of a paper bag, we want to work with you. If you're coachable, we want to work with you. If you can follow directions, we want to work with you. Most important, you're going to have to take action, because if you don't take action, it's a waste of time for you and for us. That's why we do this selection process. Things are changing and we are adapting. Other people are adapting too, and others will not adapt and they will perish. Now, the goal here is to be with rock and rollers, be with winners that are forging forward as mavericks, and you're going to forge behind us, and then you're going to break off into your own tree. The goal here is to build a relationship for the long term. We're going to be here for a few more cycles, and you're going to be here for a few more cycles if you decide to take this challenge, if you decide to take this mission, if you decide to jump aboard and work with us. It's reciprocal. Back in 2010, when we were coming out of the abyss, a few things had to happen, right? Do we want to work with people? Do we want to work and train people? Do we just want to build our own, right? The system, bringing it together. Already had that, just revamping it and rebranding, and made that decision based on that, where others are spending $50,000 on videos and PDFs, $26,000 on videos and PDFs, and maybe they'll set up a CRM, do some direct mail for you. but they're not going to help you work a deal, right? They'll come back about a month or two and say, hey, did you want some coaching? It's only an extra $5,000 and we'll call you every month and every week and this and that and throw you in a group. That's all good stuff. It does work. I'm not saying any of it does, but it's only a small percentage of people are going to take action. The true entrepreneurs, when they're going, hey, but right now I'm seeing that there's a big disruption. That disruption is a bunch of pieces. I got this coaching. I'm going to do JVs. I'm going to go MLS. I'm going to do this, that. There's all kinds of shit going on, right? The bottom line is this. You are the most important part of this whole equation, okay? Because without you being able to negotiate a deal or work a deal or set up a business and be an entrepreneur, you're going to fail, right? Franchises do not fail. People fail. But if you got a system and a process in place and you just keep working it, and it's even better when you have somebody or people working it with you who have experience, who know what you don't know, right? It's almost like being psychic, but it's not. I always use this little interpretation of when a mentee or say to you, hey, I want to go over here, Eric, look at this deal. Let's check this out. Let's go this way. And I'm going to say there's nothing over there, but if you want to go for it, because we know what we know. I know what we know. And most likely you're going to go down there and you're going to come back and go, hey, what happened? There was nothing down there. It's bullshit. It's exactly what you said. And it's not to be right. The bottom line is I'm not going to walk that walk with you because it makes no sense. But if you want to go ahead. But then what happens is you get an aha moment. No pun intended with AHA, right? Americans have Americans, but you get an aha moment. You go, now I understand. I won't ever do that again because that was a waste of time and maybe some money. So what do we do, Eric? What do we do, guys? Well, we go this way. We go left. This is where the money's at. This is how we're going to structure the deal. This is why we're going to structure the deal. This is where we're going to get the money. This is how we're going to make this happen and turn it into a win-win-win situation. Win for the seller, win for the investors, win for you, us. We get paid last. You get paid last. So don't stress. You're going to get paid. The bottom line is something what we're doing very, very special. And we didn't change the program at all. It is what it is. It's muscle memory. We're going to get in there. We're going to hold you accountable. It is reciprocal. We're going to invest in you and you're going to invest in us and you're going to invest in the best part is you, yourself, right? That's the best investment you can make in yourself is in yourself, right? And that's what we're going to be doing. We want to make sure we over deliver, but we're going to be doing deals together. We're going to be doing splits. It's either going to be in the form of bird dog, a wholesale, or a JV, fix and flip, buy and hold. Whatever your flavor is and what you want to learn, we're going to put it together and customize that based on your goals and your micro goals and your short-term goals and long-term goals. It's very easy, okay? Because we have to have a target. If there is no target and you're spinning your wheels, there's a reason for it. You haven't written down your goals. You haven't plugged in the pieces of the machine. It's like a car, right? You can't drive a car without tires or rims or even a freaking engine. Now, you'll look awesome in a Lambo with no engine, but you're going to have to get in the back and get some friends to push you, right? It's not going to go very far. Perception's reality, that's one thing, right? But at the end of the day, the Lambo needs an engine, and it has to be attached to all the mechanisms, to the tires and the tranny and, and everything so that the Lambo runs the way it needs to run. That's what mentoring is. That's where we're going to fill that piece of the Lambo. We're going to help you with that, okay? And that's why we're going to have plug and play and graphics, and we're going to share links with you and lead gen pages with you. We're going to build that out for you. We're going to work with you one-on-one. We're literally going to be on the phone with sellers with you. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to get into how it all works, but it's secret sauce. It's muscle memory, right? It's based on those things. Think of an athlete. Think of a musician. Think of martial arts like Ip Man and Bruce Lee, right? Before you had to be part of the bloodline. It's okay. The bloodline here is, hey, you're a fellow American. You qualify, right? You want to become an entrepreneur, a maverick instead and get out of the JOB. You qualify. You can be coachable and you can follow directions and you can drop the ego and leave that at the door. You qualify. You're willing to do what's needed to be done and have that faith and leap of faith to move forward, which you will, I guarantee you. It's like 30 days. It's almost like boot camp. After you jump aboard, you may be a little scared. What's going to happen? What do I do? But it happens every time with every mentee because they know how dedicated we are as long as you show up to the party. 90% of it is showing up to the party. And you show up the first week, second week, third week, and you start feeling better, and you start seeing that things are happening, and you start taking action, and you're getting results, and we're talking about those results, and you're going, wow, this is the furthest I've ever gone with any program or anything, period. This is awesome. right? We're not going to let you fall through the cracks. We're not going to let you move forward unless you understand the concepts. At the same token, we have human beings that still get you up and running and onboarded. So we don't just press the button like Staples and go, boof, it's all done. That's all bullshit at the end of the day. I don't care. There's no programs. There's no CRMs that do everything and anything. And AI is not going to go ahead and, yeah, I get it. AI got me a deal and I made this and I did that. Cool. Not everybody's going to be at that level, or not everybody's going to want to deal with that shit, right? Because if AI goes away, or technology goes away, or CRMs go away, or something happens to the internet, God forbid, anything can happen, right? But the bottom line is this, right here in your brain. What's downloaded and in your brain, along with muscle memory and what comes out of your mouth to negotiate a deal and working with the seller, no one can take that away ever. It's a superpower for you to unleash upon others, to keep it to yourself like I did the last cycle. And if you decide to share it with your friends and family, it's up to you. Or share with others is up to you to be able, like I'm doing. Share with our fellow Americans. But guess what? It's still a selection process, right? If you got a pulse, you can't come aboard. It doesn't work that way. It's not going to be the best use of your time, my time, or you're going to tell us how to mentor you and train you and work with you. It's not going to work. But if you want to figure out how to do this business and you're looking for freedom, look, I talk to thousands and thousands of people every freaking year. We take on hundreds. We've taken on hundreds and hundreds of mentees across for the last decade. And even into the last cycle when we had runners and we take people on and want to learn the business. But we're maneuvering. So the maneuver is 5 people. 5. So click the link down below. Click the link down below. It's an Amp Live survey. Tell us a little bit about yourself. There's no obligation. If anything, you'll get a 15, 30-minute chat. Someone will set up an appointment with me to chat with you exclusively because I'm only talking to the people directly. Click that link, and we're going to have a chat, and we're going to talk, see if it's a good fit, see if we can help you, and vice versa, okay? We're going to make this reciprocal. The goal is to do deals. We're going to partner up and do splits and deals. Maybe a wholesale deal, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 bucks. It might be a bird dog, 250, 1,250 bucks. Just want a referral fee. Hey, just want to make some money, put it back in my business, roll. Could be a JV, a joint venture. We're going to fix, flip, buy, hold, Airbnb, assisted living, commercial, single family. Don't know. Does not matter, right? Because everything that comes in the funnel, what you do not know, we do. So it's not like, hey, we're going to charge you 3,000 bucks for wholesaling. You want to learn how to wholesale with a one-trick pony. Hey, it's going to be another $6,000 to learn how to do creative real estate investment with subject to existing financing. Hey, it's going to be another $2,000 to learn how to do options and how to lock up properties with an option and a memorandum of option, and record that, record a lien on the title and all that other gets to protect yourself, right? And then all those novelty things that are out there, right? Novations and all that crap. Let's go straight subject to existing financing. It's better, it's safer. And the way we do it, which I'm not going to disclose how we do, but I'm going to share it with you, right? We're going to paper up and we're going to work together. The most important thing is integrity, loyalty, and communication. Communication can break down between us. You got family, we got family. We're not robots. We're working together in this business, a people business. But integrity and loyalty, right? If you have those things, you qualify. I want to work with you. If you don't have those things, then hey, this is not for you. Shut down the video and good luck to you. You're not going to make it in this business anyways. You have to have integrity and loyalty. Some people can swallow that pill if it gets damaged, but I say no, it can't. That just means, hey, you go away, don't ever call us again in our staff, and good luck to you, right? And vice versa. But knock on wood, we've always over-delivered and came through on our side. We will never break integrity and loyalty with you because our goal and our mission and our cause and mission is to help our fellow Americans like you and others across the United States of America to wake up, be able to see the forest through the trees. We want to show you how to fish, not give you a fish. You know how that goes. If we give you a fish, because there's people, I just want to get leads and do deals. Some of the old dogs want that. Okay. They're going to have to figure out how to build their own Zillow so they can figure out how to get those leads. Right? Because if we give them leads, sure, they'll eat. But if we stop the lead source, what happens? They'll starve. Right? Or they just won't eat as much because it's going to have to feast or famine for those leads. Without leads, without deals, without a pipeline, you're dead in the water. It's just the way it is. But there's a lot of little does every type of marketing work? Yes, you just have to hyper-focus on one. It's like building a house. Build the foundation. Then you got your marketing, whatever serves you best in the beginning. And you do some text, going to do a CRM, going to do some ringless voice messages, do a little bit of sniper direct mail, right? You do some social media, some Facebook ads, some pay-per-click, whatever you can afford. But we're not going to put the cart before the horse. We're going to get you into this business very quickly. If you haven't been talking to sellers and getting leads, we're going to show you how to blow up your phone and your text and email very quickly. And then we're going to start maneuvering into the business. Because the goal here is to get you up and running in your own business, right? There'll be opportunities because we're opening offices across the United States geared up for the new cycle. If that's what you want to do, awesome. We can talk about that. If not, we're going to help you build your business. You don't have to reinvent the freaking wheel because you're going to be doing it. The first deal, second deal, we're probably going to be holding your hand doing about 90% of the freaking work. It's an awesome thing, trust me. But that's why we're only looking for 5. Okay, we're only looking for 5 mentees across the United States of America. They're going to come aboard. We're going to work with you for 6 months, one-on-one mentoring across the United States of America, wherever you're at, doesn't matter. We're going to help you negotiate deals, and we're going to continue to work with you until you do get a deal. But what our main things, we want you to do more than just one deal because we're partnering up for several deals for the next 12 months. Okay, after May, we won't be able to come aboard. We're only going to be taking 2 a year. And then the price of admission and the hard cost that it takes to come aboard the American Mentee Program is going to be raised by 10 times. So if you know what we charge, hey, times 10, that's what it's going to be. Don't lose out. Don't lose out on an opportunity of a lifetime because I wish that this happened to me, right? But I had to go through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and a bunch of BS before I found my mentors. And trust me, nobody's willing to teach you this stuff in the business. Nobody does free. Free is shit. Free is what you get. If you hire an amateur to build your house, good luck. It's going to leak. It's going to fall apart. You're going to have tons of issues. You hire a professional. Okay? I am a professional creative real estate investor. I'm the founder of AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. I'm here for you. We're here for you. We got a team to help you. Coaches and mentees that want to become coaches, that we're going to work with you exclusively. They'll be in here. There'll be a few people that we're going to turn on, and I'll share that with you. Our resources, your resources. Lending, the real estate side of things. If you decide you want to get a real estate license, come aboard and hang with us. You want to do loans, work with us. You want to do hard money, work with us. Or not, right? We're going to put together whatever you're wanting to do with your goals, and then we're going to go through the micro goal sheet, and you're going to tell us what you want to achieve, tangible and intangible goals. Want to know what your why is, what's going to get you up in the morning. You have to stay motivated. 99% of this business is mindset. And then we're going to share some of the art of the deal with you and creative real estate investing. We're going to share the psychological sales game that's out there, but it's to provide those solutions. You have direct selling and high trust selling. We blend them together. We call it the art of the deal. Beautiful thing. Now, some people will ask, you have to be, are you born a salesperson? I think there's some elements in your character, right? You got introverts and extroverts, right? But I truly believe if you reframe your brain and reprogram your brain, of course, as they always say, right? So at least they told us when we were young, right? You can become whatever you want to be. It's environment. So you're just going to change your environment. We're going to change how you think. We're going to work with you, muscle memory, rinse and repeat. And if you can handle it, you're going to be successful. If you cannot, then maybe it was just never meant to be. And you weren't meant to be an entrepreneur. And you weren't meant to do real estate. But I will tell you this. This is a little bit of both. Self-help, motivational, because we're gonna move forward and help you with those things, and real estate. Been told by other mentees that saying, hey man, this program has helped me mature into doing other businesses. Because I apply the same thing that I learned with you, Eric, and AHA, Americans Help Americans, and AMP Live, to my other businesses. And it's helped me. And it was like a mini sales, mini real estate. The negotiating process, figuring out how to get people to tell you everything from birth until now, right? Sales tie downs and all that good stuff. Look, everything is psychological. People buy because they want. They don't buy because they need. That's food. If you need food, you buy what you need. If you want extra food or extra, like steaks and lobster and all that shit, right? That's different. You're going to have to make a little bit more money to get that stuff. But that's our goal. That's our goal with you. 5 people, click the link down below. There's also a free Facebook group, okay? Go click, and there's a link. Join the group, okay? We are growing it. I put it on pause for several years, but it's there. And we don't drop, we drop nuggets, but we're just not full trainings. We save the trainings for our mentees. We're going to be putting some of those trainings and live trainings, actual deals. Get in there and ask your questions. You got deals, bring them to the table. We'll underwrite them. We'll take a look at it. We may even partner up with you. But I know that you'll be so happy by coming aboard or what we're going to be sharing with you. And you're just going to go, man, these guys and gals are awesome. They truly care that you're going to want to become a mentee. And if there's a spot for you, we're going to work with you. If there is not, then it is what it is. You have to wait or continue to just bring tremendous value. We'll see how it goes, okay? Just like I did with my mentors. I brought them tremendous value before they didn't even work with me. I had to be in the trenches. I had to be battle tested. I had to have product to give to them to make sure. But then all those awesome things about creative real estate investing, subject to existing financing, buying properties for $10, $100. No, you don't need a 30,000 EMD or 15,000 EMD or even 7 or 2 or 3%. Okay? It's having a conversation with some peeps and they say, oh, well, don't they think that $10 or $100 EMD that they're not taking serious? No, it just means you didn't do your job right. They don't even see that. They don't even overlook it. They just look after you're done with them and you're got the and you have a solution for them. They're not going to look at the EMD. Now, if it's a luxury property like we've done in Napa and other places, Laguna or wherever, then yeah, it's a little different. They go, hey, what about this EMD? Okay, well, we'll raise it up. Well, 1%, 2%, 3%. Who cares, right? We're going to take care of it anyways. We're going to sub to it, or we're going to buy it cash, or it's going to be sold off to another investor. We're going to sell the paper to another investor, which is obviously legal because everybody's doing it throughout the United States. It's called wholesaling, right? Until the government changes it or whatever law, so what? Then you just adapt. But sub 2 is always going to be there. Wholesaling in some format's going to be there. Creative real estate investing is never going away. So you might as well learn it. Learn it now. Don't wait later. Don't go, oh, I'm going to wait for the market to drop and do this. Well, you got a ways to go because we still got to go through foreclosures, short sales, REOs, then a little bit of time before it adjusts and drops to its bottom. And then if you got tons of cash, then go for it and buy. Then it's going to be woulda, coulda, shoulda, a day late and a fucking dollar short. So don't wait. When's the best time to get into real estate? When you are ready to make a commitment. And that time is today, right now, the opportunity. Look, the door, knocking on your door because I'm here. You got to open up the door and come on in. Or do what I did and kick down the door because you had to. But you knew it was on the other side. That's what I did. I knew it was on the other side. I said, I want that. If these guys and gals can do it, I can do it. And I'm not going to stop until I get it, until I learn. I made my commitment and I was persistent and I built a business and a foundation because I didn't want to knock on doors or door knock. So sellers called me. They reached out to me. And when they did, it was a high quality lead. I didn't have to have 100 shit leads. I'd rather have 20 awesome juicy leads than 80 shit leads. But now with technology, last cycle is different. This cycle, yeah, we'll take them all. We'll take all 100 leads. And we're going to rock the 20 and the other 80, well, we're going to put them in the system and let text and ringless voice message and email and direct mail and a couple of calls here and here. And we're going to work those. We're going to nurture those leads. And eventually 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, who gives a shit? As long as we're moving forward, there's money in the follow-up. Magic is in the follow-up, right? I use a lot of words like magic and stuff. It feels like magic sometimes. Same thing with the 3 magical questions that we're going to share with you. We're going to build out your lead gen micro page. We're going to set up graphics. We're going to set up a link that's probably going to say Joe or Tina or whatever, make me an offer or National Real Estate, whatever it is. You don't need no fancy, smancy, big old website right now. Right now, you just need to get in, do some deals, learn what needs to be, learned. Is that a word? Learned, right? It's like a franchise. Think about it. You're going to Amp Live University, okay? And when you graduate, we're going to set you out into the world, but you're not going to be alone. Because when you go to college, what happens? You go take your resumes and you go try to find a gig. That's not going to happen, right? We're going to work with you exclusively. We're not going to give you a job, but we're going to work with you exclusively to go over and set up shop and rock and roll your business. And we don't care who's out there. You can set up shop. Oh, there's all kinds of investors out here and they're doing it. Who gives a shit? Don't worry about the competition. Don't worry about the Joneses because you got us. You're going to piggyback on our brand and we're going to help you build your brand. Unless you decide to get into a licensing program of some sort and you want to work with us in that capacity. Talk about it. Okay? So 5 people. Click the link down below. We're only looking for 5 awesome rock and roll people that want to get into real estate and do some rock and rollness. Okay? If you spent $50,000, it'll be the last $50,000 you're going to spend. Right? you're gonna work with us. If you try to do deals and you got stuck, no more. We're gonna get you unstuck. If you've been trying to figure out, no, do I do creative real estate wholesaling? Do I do commercial? We're gonna figure that out by putting a target together based on what you want to do. Guarantee you, we're gonna get deals. Okay? You're gonna take action. You're gonna get results, and we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling with you. Because the goal here is that when we partner up and do these deals, I don't want to be negotiating every deal. It's gonna be you. I love to see people grow, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you up and running. Doesn't matter who you are, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, 18 to 80, uncle, carpenter, electrician, grocery store worker, car wash detailer, trash man, trash woman, executive, lawyer, attorney, doctor, does not matter. Okay? Just got to drop the ego and be able to work with us. I guarantee you're gonna do deals, and it's gonna be an awesome thing. And you continue to learn, because we're gonna build a relationship for the long term. For as long as you stick around, we will be here. Period. Unless you break one of the covenants of integrity and loyalty, then no, I get it. Right? We've been burned in the past. We've learned to protect ourselves, our sellers, our buyers, and yes, even the mentees. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful thing that we got going on here is the AMP Live American Mentee Program. We got someone calling here. They're going to go to voice message. I was going to do a little training on here, but instead, I just got a little sermon and preacher, pastor stuff rocking and rolling, because I feel it. I want you to understand that this is what we're looking for. People like yourself who really want to make a difference, who want to help other fellow Americans, who want to get into this business and make some money in an awesome, awesome way and be secure and protected, and knowing that you're not by yourself. When I got started, I was all by myself. It sucked. But that's not the case anymore. We're rocking and rolling. We're moving forward. You will never be alone or by yourself. It is 7 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if needed. But the first week is going to be building. Second week, we're going to be rocking and rolling, continue to build. Third, fourth week, you're going to be in the field. You're going to be bringing in leads. The mission is submission. You're going to be talking to sellers. You're going to be writing offers. We're going to be negotiating deals together, whether you're here in the United States of America, or I should say not, feels like it, right? California feels like the whole United States of America, so I won't get into that shit. But the bottom line is, if you're local, great things will probably be going with you, or someone on our team will go out there with you. Or I'm going to be right here with this. See this thing? Camera, phone, easy peasy. Okay? How many deals we do that way? And don't worry about the EMDs and the money and all this good stuff. If you got money, guess what? You're going to fly it and move quicker, faster. If you have amount just to come in and do the hard cost, save your money. Don't put the cart before the horse. Invest in this program instead. Invest in yourself, because we're going to invest in you. It's reciprocal. Trust me, I'm not going to send you my hourly rate. If I did, you wouldn't want to join. Okay? Every time I talk to you, this and that, it wouldn't be worth it. So that's why we're doing this. 5 for the end of May. 5 mentees. Come aboard, take care of the hard costs. We're going to work together. It's plug and play. Okay, we're going to set up systems for you. We want to work with you. It's done for you and done with you. No other program on the planet does what we do, because I know exactly what we do and what other programs do and don't. Okay? And all our resources are yours. Our stories are going to be yours. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be something that you're going to go, man, I wish, and I are. A lot of times this happens. I pray to God, and here you are. Right? And I know I'm not going to get too much into that, but the bottom line is, hey, throwing it out there in the universe. It works. Think and Grow Rich. All those things work, okay? Vibrating at a higher frequency. Rocking and rolling. Bringing things to you. Shit's going to happen. We're all human beings. But if we're working together, we're going to get you through it, and we're going to rock together. And we're going to do deals. Okay? Fix, flip, buy, hold. Build your legacy. Get all into that stuff, whatever it is and whatever gets you going. So I'm going to shut this down, because I think we should be about 30 minutes. I only want to be on it for 30 minutes. And we got 29. Hey, 30 freaking seconds. So without further ado, rock and roll and all that you do. I am Eric of AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others. And that's what we're here to help you do. build a business, think franchise, but we're not a franchise. But the systems and processes will be delivered and handed over to you. And we're going to work together exclusively through this mechanism here. And we're going to be there to work deals with you. And we're going to keep on working with you until you get your first deal. But if you get your first deal in the first month, second, third month, awesome. If you still need us to negotiate, we're going to move forward. But if you think you got it, guess what? We're still going to be there. You're not going to be by yourself. It just means that it's downloaded into your mind. You understand the pitches and the flow, and you're going to go negotiate. We're going to be with you. And we're going to step in if you mess it up, so don't sweat it. If it gets messed up, it is what it is. That's trial and error. You keep on rocking and rolling. It's better than waiting or spinning your wheels for 3 to 5 years trying to figure out this business. We're going to shave off 3 to 5 years of spinning your wheels in this business. Greatest thing I ever did is get a mentor and piggyback off his 40 years of experience. Shaved me light years, just a lifetime of years of spinning my wheels. And then I got the creative real estate investing bug, the greatest thing. So I took action. You just got to take action, move forward. Click the link down below. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Get things moving in the right direction. Do it, move forward. It's cause and effect. Put it out there in the universe. I already got it out there in the universe. 5 juicy, awesome people are going to come to us. We're going to connect, and we're going to rock and blow some shit out the door. In your area, we will help you dominate your area. That means we're going to dominate too. But it's your area. We're not there to, take any of your bit. It's reciprocal. We're working together. And that's the beauty of AHA and Americans Helping Americans. No other program does what we do. And we're going to do that for you. Only 5. After that, we're only taking on 2 people a year, period. Focusing on deals, capital raising, and partnering up and all that other good stuff. Not JVs. That's all bullshit to a degree. But we're talking about other stuff, right? Commercial buildings, apartment buildings, strip malls, land banking, all that other good stuff. Bringing that, and we're hyper-focused on that because the new cycle has emerged. And you're going to be part of that. Without further ado, rock and roll in all what you do. I'm Eric. I'm signing off. AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and the American Mentee Program, the only program of its kind where we train and mentor others and yourself. Once you come aboard, right? 7 days a week, if needed, we're going to rock and roll and do deals together. Powered by Amp Live Media, a media and production company, VIP execs, VIP lending, rock and roll. Have a good one. It's the weekend. Get your butt out there and do what you need to do. Give us a call, reach out, PM, someone to get in touch with me, and we'll have an appointment. Click the link down below. Join the Facebook group. Very simple. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.